During the planning and research stage, technology was really important. The main technologies which helped me research into the conventions of music videos were the internet, Google and YouTube. Without these technologies, finding out the conventions of real media products would have been extremely difficult. For example, before YouTube, the only way of watching music videos was the top 40 on TV, which wouldn't have given me the variety of genres I needed to build up my knowledge of music video conventions. As the genre of music which I chose to do isn't pop or R&B, watching music videos of my genre would have been impossible, and I would not have been able to witness the conventions of that genre and would not have accurately been able to produce a music video for an indie genre. SlideShare and Wikipedia were also helpful in researching the conventions of music videos and digipacks, as there were several PowerPoints and articles discussing the conventions and music video theorists. Other technologies that enhanced my planning and research were the ability to embed videos, still images, and take screen grabs on the Macs to go on Blogger. All these technologies allowed me to communicate my findings and look back on them in one convenient place. For example, I was able to take screenshots of artists' websites and then embed images of their albums and their music videos onto Blogger so I could view them all together and understand how they link all their products together. The use of mobile phones also helped me display all my research in one place, as I could take pictures of useful information and transfer the pictures onto Blogger. The use of mobile phones also hindered my work, as it was difficult to get the Macs and my phone to talk to each other. However, this was solved by using another technology, email. By emailing information from my phone to my email account, I could then open the email on Macs, download it from there. Without the use of email, it wouldn't have been possible to transfer some of the information from my mobile phone to the Macs. When it came to gathering audience research, online survey technologies and social media sites like Facebook were really helpful. I used a site called Quick Surveys to create and post questionnaires, polls and surveys for the audience to answer. This made the whole audience research process much easier, as from here I could also post questionnaires onto my blog for media students to fill out and onto Facebook for family and friends to fill out. Without the use of internet surveys like Quick Surveys, I would have had to do paper questionnaires, which take more time and can be less accurate, as participants are never completely anonymous and therefore feel pressured into answering differently. On Quick Surveys, I could also turn the answered questions into graphs, which allowed me to easily see the majority answer and understand what my audience want. Technology also helped me stay organised during the planning stage, as online and mobile organisation checklists helped me stay organised when planning the construction stage. This type of technology let me have constant access to my checklist and a constant reminder of what I still need to do, encouraging me to get the task done. The construction stage would have been impossible without the use of technology. The first important type of technology I used was the HD video camera. The HD camera gave me a clear image even in dark locations with the use of the low lux feature. Without the use of the HD camera, it would have been impossible to film clear footage, especially in the dark locations I used throughout my music video, which helped me make my music video feel more like a real product. A drawback to the camera I used was that it wouldn't directly connect to Final Cut. However, it would connect to iMovie. However, from iMovie, the footage could then be imported to Final Cut, which gave me more freedom to use music techniques. Without Final Cut, I would not have been able to create the more professional look and use techniques like split screening, the layering effect, colour manipulation, or the reversal sequences. When it came to filming, other technologies that made the music video possible was the tripod. The tripod allowed me to get steady footage as well as being able to create different camera movements. For example, without the use of the tripod, this shot would not have been possible. The tripod also helped me get a straight image on rough, uneven ground, which was a problem when I tried to film without the tripod. Lighting was also important for the quality of footage, and for this reason I considered many different types of lights. After careful consideration, I decided the best way to light the dark locations without it looking like there were spotlights on the characters was to use car headlights, as it would give a wider, less defined light, which would make the footage look better, as I felt a traditional spotlight staging would look tacky for the theme and genre of my music video. When it came to the editing stage of constructing a music video, lots of technologies enhanced my music video. As mentioned above, Final Cut was extremely important to the editing process. Final Cut is a really useful piece of editing software as it allows amateurs like myself to create a film that looks more professional. This helps close the gap between professional music video creators and amateurs making music videos for the fun of it. I personally feel that this has a huge impact on the media world as people spend more time on YouTube watching music videos than watching the top 40. People now have more choice and have a bigger chance of getting their work noticed. Another helpful technology I used in this stage was YouTube, which helped me learn how to do all the techniques on Final Cut, like split screening, layering, and reversing the footage. Without these helpful videos on YouTube, it would have taken me a lot longer to learn these skills and much longer to put the music video together. LiveType was also important for my music video as I wanted to replicate the font on the writing of the digipack and website for the beginning of the music video. I used LiveType as it worked well with Final Cut Express and had a large variety of fonts despite being very confusing and complicated. When it came to the ancillary text, technology was vital to the creation of the products, which mimicked real media products. I used a digital camera to take pictures of the artist and scenery for the digipack. Without access to a digital camera, I would have had to use screen grabs, which would have been poorer quality and less effective. I then used Photoshop to edit the images and create the digipack on a template I got from DiscWizards. DiscWizards was really helpful as it gave me the template used in real albums, so my digipack was the same layout as real media products. Photoshop was really important for the digipacks to work as it allowed me to have layers of images as well as text, which is vital for digipacks. To create the website, I used a website creator called Wix. Wix was really effective as you could select different layouts for music websites and then edit the text, pictures and videos to make it personal to the artist, giving it a real product feel. During the evaluation stage, I used different technologies to research and present my evaluation. To research past student evaluations, I used Blogger as I could look at students from last year and see how they answered the 4 questions. I also used YouTube to look at past student evaluations from other schools and colleges. However, one downside to using YouTube to research evaluations is that you get a huge variety of evaluations that are not always relevant. As you can see for question 4, I decided to do an edited face-to-camera piece with images cutting in to explain what I say. For this, I used several different technologies. I used the webcam on the Macs to record myself. I then imported the sequence into Final Cut so I could edit it. After selecting the points I needed from the footage, I used Google to find images I wanted to cut in over my voice. I also decided to take clips from my music video to demonstrate how technology affected my work. For this, I used Final Cut to simply copy and cut out the sections from my music video. Final Cut Express made this process quick and simple as I could use the audio from the webcam shots as well as having different images cutting over the top. Without Final Cut, I would have had to just have 15 minutes of me talking instead of having the pictures to illustrate what I meant, making my communication clearer. After I completed the question on Final Cut, I downloaded it onto YouTube so I could easily embed it onto my Blogger to sit alongside the other questions, making my evaluation fluent and easy to navigate.